Oh no, no. What is that? This is round 2 of testing out the world of TikTok Shop, which I'm just sort of like dipping my toe into. And there are some interesting products and a lot of interesting ones that we're gonna test today. If you're new here and you missed that video, I'll link it at the end. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. New videos here every single Thursday. And I have another channel in case you didn't know. Saturday videos, they're great. If you've always been curious about the recipes that you see on like Instagram or TikTok or like kitchen gadgets and stuff, that's the channel. But today we are gonna be testing out a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with these guys. These weird looking like bun things. Bird's nest hair clip is what they're called. They looked interesting. So it's like this kind of thing. And then you close it. Looks like a sea urchin. A bunch of different colors. I don't know if colors makes it better or not. Honestly, I feel like this is gonna haunt my dreams. It looks like the open mouth of something that is going to eat me at the bottom of the ocean. You cannot convince me otherwise that that doesn't live in the depths that we haven't gone to yet. But how do you work? So there seem to be a bunch of different ways that you can wear it. You can either wear it like a ponytail and it's just like something a little bit different, or you can use it for like a big messy bun. So I guess we need to try it both ways. So let's try it as like a statement piece first. Pull my hair up. I think you go in this way. Then you like close it and squish it. Heard something click and crack. That's what that looks like. Maybe I put it on the wrong way. Maybe I'll put it in the other way because it does like slope and I feel like the slope out looks bad. Hold on. You just pull it and it slides out. Let's try it the other way. Get that ponytail in and squish it. How is that? Does that look good? I feel like I need more like volume here, you know? Then it would look better. That would look better. I'm too lazy to grab a... No, I should grab one. I'm gonna go grab a proper brush. Okay, let's see. That's a little better. Doesn't feel the most secure though. Like as a ponytail holder. I don't know. I feel like it's not my favorite, but let's try it as a bun. It is very easy. Like it slides out of your hair really easily. Apparently this is very helpful for people who have curly hair too. Just, you know, so you know. I'm gonna try it with this one because I'm gonna try and hide it in my hair versus making it like the center statement, you know? All right, so this isn't gonna be the most beautiful bun, but I just wanna test it. Awesome. Okay, that's not it. That's not what I wanted. What if I pull all my hair through? Let me live, I'm testing. I'm gonna tuck it into the clip and then hiya it. Nope, like I really want to try it because like people are saying that these hair nest things are like really helpful. I'm like trying different techniques and like opening it up and scrunching some of the hair under, getting some of the hair into the top of it, like kind of covering it, you know? Like, I mean, it is messy and it is gigantic. I feel like that looks weird though. I mean, these pieces in the back are too short. They're too short to go into it. I don't know how I feel about this hair nest thing. Okay, hold on. One more try. One girl I saw, she put her hair in like a scrunchie first. Okay, and she put this on top of it and then pulled the scrunchie out. What is happening? How did she do it so easy? Honestly, guys, this is just a disaster. No, I can't. If someone can help me, please help a girl out because I cannot figure these out. I just watched a whole bunch of different tutorials. I have no idea. I have no idea what I am doing that just renders it useless. Maybe it's just not a look for me. Maybe it's better for someone who has thicker hair. I don't know. I can't get it to work the way that I wanted it to, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Okay, next up, oh, actually, we could put these on in the background. Haha! These kept showing up. They're cereal bowl scented candles. And so I bought 2, because why not? I bought this one. Okay. I had to build it myself, I guess. So this is what it comes in. So it's like a literal, like it's like a glass bowl with like a spoon attached to it. That's really funny. In here is the cereal and then the marshmallows. It smells more vanilla-y than like Lucky Charms. Guess we probably should assemble that one. Wait, let's get the other one first. The other one is not really cereal, so I had to try it because it looked, I didn't know what they were going for here, but it's trail mix. I know, hear me out. Okay, so we have candle, it smells vanilla-y. Then we have the Chex cereal. I guess that's what that is. Little Chex. What I can only assume are meant to be like M&Ms, but they look very Skittlesy to me. We have a singular pretzel and some popcorn. And then you're supposed to just like DIY assemble your cereal bowls and stuff. Okay. First, I guess I want to know, do these bits and stuff, do they smell? Does this add another layer to the scent? No, it doesn't really smell like anything. All right, well, I want to put this one to the side for a minute because I want to assemble the cereal bowl. I mean, so far does look like it. Then I guess we just artfully arrange the marshmallows. I don't know what these are. They were all like wrapped up separately. I don't know, some sort of, they're the shooting star ones and what I can only assume is supposed to be a unicorn. I mean, it is and it isn't. We got the balloons. And then I guess we just artfully arrange them. I think the issue with me, I mean, there's a lot, but I keep trying to space them out, and that's just not how marshmallows work. So this is the bowl that I have. It's kind of cute. It does not smell like Lucky Charms. It smells vanilla though. So I'm gonna put it in my little warmer guy. Kind of cute, kind of fun. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the horseshoes. How unlucky. There we go. How adorable. Okay, let's move on to a dupe. These are supposed to be like identical to the Celine sunglasses. Identical. Especially when I went to actually go to the Amazon link and I read all the comments, everyone was like, they're exactly the same. I broke them, I'm going to be mad. Well, I can say that they are beautiful. Look at those. They look kind of cool in these. Isn't this how people wear them now? They wear them down low, just so you know. I didn't know. I thought we wore sunglasses like this. That's not how you do it with these. These, you have to wear them like this, not like sunglasses. You want to look cool and not protect your eyes. Burning your retinas and the lids of your eyes, that's the look. Now I want to look at the Celine glasses because these are like $600 glasses. Okay, I have them. They're the Triumph metal sunglasses and we're gonna do it in the gold. I can't really see through my glasses this way. Okay, there we go. I have the Celine thing on my phone so we can look at it together. I mean, oh my gosh, they're identical. The only difference between them, number one, is the logo. Obviously, this doesn't have the Celine logo on it. Number two, the lens itself, the one that I got, and I didn't even check, like they probably have other shades as well. I probably should have bought the exact same ones, but the Celine ones have like a green tint to the glasses, and these are more of just like a regular dark lens. From far away, I mean, if you like the look and you like the shape and you don't want to blow $600 on sunglasses, these are legit cute. I really like these. I just have to figure out a way to wear them where I don't look ridiculous because I want to wear my sunglasses like this, but I feel like it doesn't look as good. This looks a lot better. Why does this look better? I need your honest opinions. Do I need to keep these? Because I kind of like them. Wow. Was not expecting this to be such a high quality dupe, but it really is. That's awesome. Sorry, inspired by. They're inspired by. Next up is the brand Loops. I'd never heard of Loops before, but Loops is big on TikTok Shop. They have a bunch of different face masks. A lot of them were sold out on Amazon when I went to go look. So the one that I ended up getting, this is the Dream Sleep Slugging Mask. Dream Sleep. Hydrogel face mask. Sleep in a barrier that locks in and visibly plumps while you sleep. Okay, so before you finish your skincare routine, you apply it to your skin, you leave it on for 10 minutes, and then leave the remaining serum on to slug overnight. So it's just a face mask. Got it. You finish your skincare routine, so you do the whole thing, then you put this on, and then you take it off, and then you go to bed. I mean, I'm not a chemist. I'm not an expert at skincare, but my understanding is that when you put a serum on and then you let it dry and then you put a moisturizer on and you let it dry, putting on a serum again, like you're not, I don't think it like, is it getting into your skin at all at this point? Do you have to like fully let all of your skincare stuff dry and then put this on so like it has an opportunity to like absorb into your skin? Like usually I put on a face mask on before all my skincare because they want it on my skin. That's not what they want, so let's go to the night. Haha, just kidding. I don't know what it is. I just never filmed the day that I say I'm gonna film. It's been like a week and I entirely forgot until right now, so Loops. You love my my hair. Also, I have water on me because I double cleansed my skin. I really don't know what came over me to double cleanse my skin at 4:40 on a Monday, but here we are. Loops. You see that? It almost hit me in the face. Off to a great start. Apply textured side down on the skin. Okay. Oh my hair again. What is that? Can't even do like a cute messy bun. I mean, the pink's kind of ruining it, but that's what, you know what? Whatever. No, nobody cares. All right. Textured side down. It's what it said. Oh my gosh, it's dripping everywhere. Textured side down, what does that mean? I guess I have to take off the film to feel which side is textured. I guess it's this side, found it. All right. I don't know why that was so difficult for me, but here we are. I am Batman. Now the bottom half, in case you were wondering. Rachel, you missed half of it. There is a lot of substance on this. I really, honestly, I think this is the textured side. I'm trying to do air quotes there with the way I'm speaking, but truly they both feel the same. I assume the texture is to help it stay on your face. And like I was saying, there is a lot of extra goo. I'm gonna put it on my neck. This is sliding everywhere. I need to stop talking. All right, I'm gonna keep this on for 10 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It has been 10 minutes. It keeps sliding off of my face, guys. Maybe if I was sitting, but I wasn't. I'm gonna take any extra, put it all over. Elbows, my arms. I use up all the stuff in the packets. I mean, it's there. All right, this is what my skin looks like now. It feels good. I feel nice and hydrated. I'm sure it's gonna be a little bit sticky when it dries down, but that's fine. I'll let you guys know in like a little comment here if I notice anything in the morning or as it dries down. From a first impression standpoint, you get a lot of product per mask, which is nice. You can also, I can't do this because I gotta go make dinner, but if you're just sitting down with your mask on, pro tip, put it on and then afterwards take it off, put a little bit more of the stuff on and then put it on like your neck, on your chest, and it's just like, it's like a 2-for-1. But yeah, overall I'd say it's nice. It's like just a good hydrating face mask. I'm not mad at it. It was really nice. Now I have a cute set and I think this could be a winner. And there are a lot of different clothes, a lot through TikTok shop. I thought this one looked really cute. Okay. Maybe. So I liked the fact that it was a square neck. I love a good square neck. And I liked the fact that it was like a little flouncy and it has this, you know, detailing at the bottom, which isn't just printed on. It's like an actual like ribbon thing. And with it, I have this skirt, which again has that same sort of pattern on it. There's a ton of different colors. I don't know if this was the right choice. I was hoping this was gonna be a little bit more brown. I don't know if it's it, but we're gonna try it on. It is both tight and also too loose at the same time. Number one, lots of space on the side, which I get is sort of like the look and the vibe, but it is so tight up here. Maybe, can I loosen it? Not really, no. Awesome. The other thing is that I have a relatively short torso. So this, I think, is supposed to sit more like this is, I think, more the look. But if I'm gonna sit it at my natural hip line, it's gonna be up there, which I think it loses some of the look, the vibe that I'm going for. I like the fact that it's very nicely lined. It's really like, the skirt itself is nice and thick. It's got multiple layers. I don't know if you can see this. Multiple layers. There's a bunch of different colors. Like I see where it's going. It's just like, this isn't the fit for me personally as a person. Hopefully that was good. I technically haven't set up that camera yet, but we're gonna keep going because I forgot one, and it's supposed to be a little tool that's supposed to give you like perfect smattering of freckles. And I used to have freckles as a kid. I had them all over my nose for the most part, and they were really dark. Trying to see if they're gone. They're gone now. Don't have them anymore because I don't go in the sun. I was always fairly, like, I didn't even think about my freckles, you know, like not indifferent. Indifferent's the wrong word. It was never anything that I thought about, I guess. I don't know. But I didn't mind them. They were nice. So I'm curious how this is going to go. So this is the device. It looks like, what are those things called that you put like in the pizza, you know, little pizza box thing? I mean, it's like an aggressive version of that. We will protect your pizza. I'm trying to zoom in here a little bit so we can actually see what's going on. All right, so we take this little tool thing. I thought it would be more, well, I guess it is. It is a little bit all over the place. Like there's not like a pattern to it, which I think is important. And then at the bottom here is like a little sponge. So this is what my nose looks like now. Let's see what happens when I attack it. Squish it in like that. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. Ah, what is that? What is that? I look like that girl, oh, what is her name? I want to say Annie. She was some sort of doll. She was a doll on a show and she had a clock with her foot. She did a cleanup song. Is that Canadian? I have no idea. She had freckles on her nose, but she was a clown. Okay, well, clearly we're gonna have to take this off, but let's just go all in. I'm gonna try dabbing it. I'm gonna try dabbing it off first. and we'll just go all out with it. So, okay, hear me out, hear me out. If you dip it in this and then you dab it on a cloth or something and then you put it on, no, it's still bad. No, I can see a world in which these would look incredible. Incredible. I'm not doing it right. Well, I've already ruined this, so let's keep going. What if I dip it, go like that a lot, and then just do a light? It's just, okay, here's why I have, this is my qualm. This is my qualm with this. There are a bunch of them that are thicker and a bunch of them that are thinner. And I think the thicker ones need to be a lot thinner for this to be even remotely user-friendly. Let's try putting a little foundation on top. See if it like dials it back a little. Use a little sponge, because my thinking is maybe this needs to go on under your makeup. You know? Oh my gosh, guys, it's so bad. It is just so bad. That'll be a pass. Don't do that. How does it look from like farther away? Does it look acceptable? Oh boy. That's one way to end this video. Good for me. Good for me. Let me know in the comments which of these products are something that you are really excited about. I'm really jazzed about these sunglasses. Hey, we're gonna keep these. I think I look good in these. So let me know which of these is your favorite product. Any other products that you see on TikTok Shop, let me know down below, and check out these videos on the side in case you have missed any. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't always look like this. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.